Hi, everybody. My name's John Drennan. I'm the Division One SLO Assessment Coordinator at Merritt College, Peralta Community College District. This particular tutorial has to do with how to change, create new courses, deactivate courses in CurriQunet. Now, you might say to yourselves, well, what's an assessment coordinator doing a course change tutorial for? Well, there are interactions between our course outlines and SLO assessment, obviously. And at Merritt College, what we're doing right now is we're trying to deactivate courses that are going to um, be necessary in order for us to comply with accreditation purposes. Accreditation says that we need to assess all the courses, all the SLOs, and all the courses every 3 years. So if we have courses that have gone fallow, that are not being taught for a extended period of time, then we need to do something about deactivating them if they're not going to be taught again. So that's something that I've informed the curriculum chair about, and my committee, and also the department chairs, so that hopefully department chairs will be thinking about deactivating courses in their disciplines. So let's go into CurriQunet and see whether or not we can learn how to do this. Here we go. So I'm in Firefox here, which for all purposes seems to be one of the better browsers to work in CurriQunet with. So what we want to do is we want to, first off, we're going to create a proposal up here, up in the upper right-hand corner. Create proposal. And we're going to decide what kind of proposal we want to create with this drop-down menu here. Now we could do a course deactivation, course modification, reactivation, new course. There are a number of different things that we can do. A new fee-based course. So you can even do new programs, etc. I won't get into that in this tutorial. However, course modification is the one that I will go in and take a look at to see whether or not I'm going to try to go a certain distance in it so that I don't create an actual deactivation or a modification because I don't really want to have a course proposal in there that I can't get rid of. So I'm going to go into Merit Course Modification, and then I'm going to click on Next. If you're doing a deactivation, it is incredibly easy. All you have to do is select the course that you want, just like what you're going to learn how to do here, and then go through the left-hand margin and make sure that everything's turned green, and make sure that you submit it. And it's really simple. You don't even have to appear at the curriculum committee meeting in order to deactivate courses. Of course, if you're doing any kind of a course modification or a deactivation, you should be doing it in consultation with your department chairs. They're the ones that give you the go-ahead to make changes of this nature. Okay, I'm going to select a subject, and because I teach English, this is the only one that's going to drop down for me. And the course title, I'm going to, I'm not sure what I need to put in here to get at it exactly, but I know I'm going to try to do English 5, so I'm just going to search for, well, let me search for 1A first. English 1A, so I'm just going to put a 1A in here and see what it comes up with. So there's a number of different options here. English 201A, that's already been deactivated at Merit. But English 1A, in order for me to move on, I'm going to have to select this one. And then I'm going to click on Next. Create Proposal. And now it says here that a draft of this course already exists. If you would like to contribute to this proposal, contact Evan Nichols and request to be a co-contributor. So the reason I showed you this is that if something is in the process already of being done, you can sign on to be a co-contributor, or you can know that, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to update some other course. Courses should be updated every 3 years. That's another accreditation requirement, that all courses be updated in terms of their textbooks, and make sure that SLOs are current, everything is current within the course. That's supposed to be done every 3 years. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to search for an English 5 course, put 5 in there, and I'm going to search. And here it is, English 5 Critical Thinking. So let's see if this is going to allow me to move on now. Click on Next. Click on Create Proposal. So Todd Johnson is working on this one. So it doesn't look like it's going to let me go in. Seems like most of the courses are actually being worked on. I could try, let's try 1B. English 1B. I suspect this one might be worked on too. Well, looks like it's going to let me in. Okay, so here we are on the course outline of record. And you can see over here, we've got all of the yellow icons over here. We've got some that are green already. Those we don't necessarily have to worry about. Of course, if we're doing a course modification, we might want to take a look at the performance objectives, see if they still are appropriate. If you have guidance from your department chair, you can make changes to those. If you worked with your department on these. Student learning outcomes, these are the outcomes for this particular course. Methods of instruction. A list of changes. Here's something that you need to include in terms of what you want to change, so that the curriculum committee is going to know exactly what you've done to modify this course. Reason for the update, due to assessment results, changes in industry, other. So so it gives you something to work on here. So if you're just doing a simple course update that requires you to change update the textbooks, then you might want to put that in here. Changes in industry due to assessment results, articulation, Title V. This might be one that all of these things you might want to click on other, and then this is the one that would appear. So so I've got the okay, I've got the green here. So if I go to units and hours, I'm going to save this, units and hours. I'm going to keep the units and hours the same. In order to make the change of this nature, you'd have to do it across the district, because English 1B is a course that is taught across the district. So that would have to be changed with everybody in consultation at the district curriculum committee. They're going to, enrollment maximum has got to be, for this course, it's 35. I know that from our being the English department, the English limits. Add justification if it's not 40, and then you're going to put the justification in here that it's mandated by the district that we get to teach at a limit of 35. This course is not repeatable, and no, it's not. Okay, so if I save this, then I've got a green here. I'm working my way through here. So degree and transfer, program applicable. This, I'm not sure if we have a program in this or not, so I'd have to consult maybe the curriculum chair on this. These are automatically populated, so I think you're okay with that. So I'm not exactly sure. CB 24 program course status, let's see what that is. It's not a standalone course, so it's program applicable. So I know I can click that one. And up here, it's program applicable. So I've got the green light on this one. So lecture, lab content, I'm going to save changes. Use of critical thinking analysis to examine approaches, now this is pretty much what you want to continue doing. I'm going to scroll down here to see what I need to do in order to make this lab outline. We don't have a lab, so if I put not appropriate in here, I might be able to submit this update. Looks like that's what they wanted. So I've got all greens here, but still I don't have the launch activated over here. It's still grayed out. So there must be something that I'm missing somewhere. Oh, this scrolls down. There we go. The bottom one. Codes and dates. Save the changes. Codes and dates. Now this one, because it's yellow, CB, course transfer status. Let's see if it gives me something that's obvious. Transferable. It's transferable to both. I know that. That does not need to be filled out. CB11 classification. This is a credit course. I know that. I just got the green. So I'm going to save this. And it's going to allow me to launch this course. So that's what I'm going to do because I've updated this course and now we don't have to worry about it. English 1B has been updated. So that's the kind of thing that you need to do, whether you're doing a deactivation or a new course or whatever you happen to be doing in CurriQunet. I hope that this tutorial has been useful to you, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye.